The story, though, of one man who says the anger over his brother's death was killing him emotionally, so he chose to forgive the convicted murderer. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren spoke to both of them about the lessons they've learned and what's our special report tonight, the power of forgiveness.
Imagine being angry every day.
For Morgan State University professor Darrell Green, the journey to healing was rocky and winding.
You couldn't talk to me about forgiveness. You couldn't talk to me about healing. You couldn't talk to me about reconciliation. Again, what I knew then was revenge and retaliation.
35 years ago, his little brother, Reuben Cotton, was stabbed to death over a pair of tennis shoes at a bowling alley in Harford County, 6 days after Cotton's 17th birthday.
Tell people about who he was.
The gentle giant, 6'5", 255, great young man, on track to do some amazing things, a beautiful heart.
For years, he was consumed by anger until he realized the only way to take away that pain was to forgive his brother's killer.
I was dying inside of unforgiveness, right? I asked God to take the anger off of me and give me something else. I didn't know what he was going to give me, but he gave me forgiveness. And once I forgave, I was free.
Today, he is not only forgiven, but is friends with Kimyon Marshall, who served 25 years in prison for the murder. Marshall was 14 years old when he killed Green's brother.
At the time when the incident happened, I didn't think. My emotions moved me to a place of rage. I sat in that cell for so long, asking for God to take, this burden off me. I want to do something, man, that God can say, man, you started off rough, but you finished well.
That happened when the two met face-to-face at the historic courthouse in Bel Air, where Green decided to testify in favor of a reduction in Marshall's life sentence. Even though the Green family never received a letter Marshall wrote pleading for forgiveness, it was hidden away in a prosecutor's file for decades.
All I could do was move my hand. I couldn't even move my wrist because they locked right here to my waist.
He has shackles here, shackles around his waist, and shackles around his ankles. And when he shook my hand, he shook my hand like this. And he was crying and I was crying. And I said to him that, when I shook his hand, I said that, you've been known for taking life. Now, let's you and I go save some lives together.
That's what you're doing.
That's what we're doing, man. We don't get it right every time, but we pushing. We just keep pushing.
The two have formed a powerful partnership, a nonprofit, Deep Forgiveness, speaking to people around the world about what it takes to heal.
I began to understand, what I done and how every human being is unique, can't be replaced. Can't be replaced, one of a kind.
You want other people to know the power of forgiveness.
Hurt people, right? Right now, under the sound of my voice, and your listening audience, we have brothers and sisters not speaking to each other, husbands and wives, fathers and sons, mothers and daughters. I would say to you that you're one decision away from changing your life for the rest of your life. And it feels good on the other side. I'm telling you, once I forgave him, I was free.
Did you face any backlash for your decision?
I will tell you that some folks think that I have dishonored my brother's death. Dishonored my brother's life because I chose forgiveness.
He thinks his brother would be proud.
He's smiling down and saying, job well done.
He wouldn't want you to be in pain.
No, surely not. And I'm not. I'm free. Right? Because I chose forgiveness. I ask God to put somebody in front of me every day that I can help, that we can help. And every day put somebody in front of us that can help us. And that's how we try to do love and light. That's all we have for you. We don't have anything else but love and light. Yeah.
In the healing business.
That's it. That's it. Forgiveness is so powerful. It is so powerful.
And can be the hardest thing to do.